You ready? You good? Anyway, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that's what coach. Oh, you gotta slap. You gotta sink it.
Roll the intro. Welcome back, everybody, to episode 20 of the Amateur Hour Podcast, the most mediocre podcast now in its second decade in? No, not decade. But just, we're hitting the twos now. We're in the twos.
Oh, yeah, double
20,
digits.
No, we've been double digits.
Oh,
but twos? Is that how you?
I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, we're in we're 20 weeks in. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Can you believe that?
I actually remember when we were just sitting in a hot ass park. Now it's cold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you remember those? Yeah.
Yeah.
Those days where we were just talking and we're like, we should record this.
I know, right?
Funny question. This is a weird way to start this episode, but whose idea was it to begin with?
For what?
For the podcast. Just for bragging rights.
I think it was. I think I mentioned to you that I had a podcast previously. You had said you always wanted to do one.
Yeah.
I had said I always wanted to continue one. And I think we both were like,
it was a mutual thing. It's never a mutual thing. Anyways,
it was mutual. It was mutual.
Matt, let me ask you a question real quick. Obviously, we're coming off of our both respectable interviews.
Right.
In your honest and humble opinion, how do you think those went?
Being on the receiving end and the giving end of the interviews.
Yes.
I think they went well.
Yeah.
I don't think they were bad.
What did you prefer more, being on the receiving end or being the interviewer or being the interviewee?
At first,
because receiving and giving, and it just sounds like it's not what we're doing here, guys. Subscribe to our Patreon.
At first, link for my OnlyFans in the bio.
Yeah.
So,
would you ever make an OnlyFans?
Maybe depends on doing what. Are we talking like specifically?
Well, yeah, OnlyFans.
Like OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
I don't know.
You don't know?
It's more of a market of demand.
So let's say we're gonna get back to the interview question, but let's say you're making an OnlyFans, right? What's your price point?
Ooh, I might go with the model where you keep the price point low, but you sell exclusive content for higher price.
You can do that?
Yeah. Or you can.
I thought it was a subscription based thing.
You can.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. Some profiles, don't ask how I know this. Some profiles have where they're low subscription rate.
Yeah.
But you have to pay full price for like more premium stuff.
Oh, you pay double.
Kind of. You're paying to just have access to be able to buy. It's like you're paying to just be able to buy.
Yeah.
But there's different type of miles.
Yeah, it's like the state fair. You pay to go in and waste more money.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
You pay to like eat nasty food and.
Hey man, turkey legs do go off.
Yeah, but that's anywhere. It's not fair exclusivity.
Can you get those big ass turkey legs and not the fair?
Yeah.
Where else can you get those?
Wherever they sell turkey legs. I'm just saying, that's the only bright point of fairs. Everything else is kind of mid.
Yeah, dude, the lines and everything.
Even the games are kind of.
Those are so rigged to begin with. It's crazy. Okay.
Anyway, back to the interview question.
But what was the price point? What's the price point?
Oh, I'd probably keep it like $12.99.
$12.99
to start off.
Yeah, and then let's say, like a video of you just flashing your gaping hole. How much you selling that for? I'm telling you everything. Sorry for being so descriptive, guys. Ooh. We have some child listeners.
That's probably like $100.
$100
a pop.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you talking photo wise?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. You're talking like celebrity status numbers.
Yeah.
Personally, I do like $5 just for the whole thing, but that's just me. All right, back to the interview question.
Gross.
Bro, imagine how many $5. They're not even $5 anymore. Little Caesars pizzas.
No, what are they? $6.99?
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. I fucking hate life. Jesus Christ. But back to the interview question. Did you like to be on the receiving or taking end?
So, going into it for interviews, I wanted to be interviewed because I felt like there was things that like interesting things to say. After being the interviewer, I actually I had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could tell, but last week I had a lot of fun with that.
I saw.
As traumatic as it was for him.
For me?
Yeah, like as deep hitting as it was for him, I thought I was.
The only thing that like stuck in my mind was a dirty hand job. You like Everything else is fine. I've been
Yeah.
talking about this for years.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun. So I think interviewing, which goes hand in hand with like our route that we want to go. Like I would like to interview more people now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Given
So-
the fact that we can interview ourselves,
And it's just
that
have
we
fun with
know.
it. Like I have fun interviewing. I would like to do that more.
do you see yourself pulling the ramen card, like every interview?
Maybe not ramen specifically, but yeah, something in that realm.
That's crazy.
Might have to have an outrageous, something in my pocket.
It's like, what is this?
What is this? And you
Pocket's
pull out
hand.
an iguana. You know,
Oh, the fuck.
that's what I'm saying. See, you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Who knows?
Just David Blaine be like,
Yeah.
mid
Is
interview.
this your childhood shoe?
It's your mom.
But yeah, so I had a lot of fun interviewing after
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Maybe it's because my interviewers sucked. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I had fun doing both, but I think interviewing let me be in character and let me kind of be silly.
Yeah.
At the same time as trying to really actually interview you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't just joke questions or
Was it difficult?
no.
Do you think I was a pretty good interviewee?
Yeah. But I think so.
Yeah.
But flip it. Like, how do you think I did as far as like being interviewed? Like
Horrible.
oh, okay.
No. No. You.
You're breaking that guy's heart right
you're-
there.
You just you just broke the wall.
Oh fuck.
We're on set, dude.
Oh yeah.
No, but I had fun doing both.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably, I like to be the interviewer because being on the receiving end of that, it's really nerve wracking, dude. Like
It
these
is.
lights and everything suddenly get a little bit brighter, and then I just I don't know. Maybe I'm one to be in my head. Once we got like to the middle of the interview, that's when I legit start letting it loose and
Yeah.
everything, and you can like fully tell.
Yeah.
But no, I was really nervous on releasing the episode.
Really?
Yeah. But speaking about that, something that I didn't tell you,
Oh shit.
we almost didn't have an episode, Matt. I'm gonna tell you something. For 2 days after recording,
Uh-huh.
the SD cards that carry every footage, all the sound and everything, were nowhere to be found. And you're just finding about that about this now. Yeah. So for 2 days,
But okay.
I was searching and I was flipping my house upside down. I'm like, where the fuck are these SD cards?
Oh, okay. So you physically lost the SD cards.
Yes, physically lost the SD cards. There
Where
was
the
no footage. There was no audio. There was no episode. And I was like, that thing that you said to me stuck. What was that? Kamikaze 3 or whatever? DEFCON 3.
5?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't want to tell you, be like, Matt, I lost the SD cards. And you'd be like, oh my
yeah.
God.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I would have been stressed. I would have been stressed. It would have fucked my day up.
Yeah, you're like, oh, what do we do? And I'm like, bro, I'm trying to find them.
Yeah.
I already see them.
Where'd you lose them last?
Where are they?
Okay, cool. You lost
Where
them.
are
Where are
they?
they? Yeah, literally. Okay, so where were they?
They were in the camera bag. They were in the little zipper.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, dude, we almost did not have an episode.
That sucked because that was one of my best performances.
Yeah, the ramen really took it home for me.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking about that, it's up there with our best performing episodes.
It's moving.
It is, and I wanted to talk to you about it because I think it was baking off of your interview. I think you had a great interview. Not to like blow smoke up your ass, but I think you had a pretty good interview, and then people were excited to see a part 2 to that, and then they just tuned in.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Hopefully the reception and everything was nice, and I'm not just making.
Have you gotten reception from it?
Yeah,
Yep.
people are appreciating the fact that we kind of let the guard down.
I could have let it down a little bit more. I'll be honest. But
Well, yeah, but you also got to think: is that the best thing to do?
no.
Yeah. See,
Not
see,
at all. Not
you
at all.
you don't want to share the entirety with the internet, because then what's left for you behind closed quarters?
That's not even about that. It's more. I don't know.
Yeah, for $100 you can see all of you.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. At that point, I don't care. Privacy is not the issue.
Okay, Matt. Let me hit you with the question.
Okay.
So you know how recently, like Black Friday, just happened?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
On the day.
Yeah, on
Or-
just Black Friday, of what it used to be,
Oh, I miss the days that people used to get buck wild on Black Friday.
right? You remember, you remember those days, right?
Yeah.
When it was like 80% off of a PlayStation.
Yeah, it was something crazy.
Well, did you get a look at the little sales that they had now?
Not off the top of my head, like I can't remember specifically, but I do know that me and some friends have talked about the sales, and they weren't even really sales.
So, big box stores, retailers like Target and Walmart and everything recently got exposed for not even having sales to begin with.
Was it that video where they were going around with the signs?
And it's not even just one video. It's multiple videos that are going viral based off these big box stores of them not even putting sales. Sometimes I've seen a couple of the price even going up.
Oh shit!
The price going up, and it's just you take the sign off and put it in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's just what they did. It is ridiculous. So I just wanted to get your take on it. What like?
No, it's weird, man. I don't know what's going on. As you know, we work for a corporation who does this stuff. Like we just work for a big corporation.
Yeah. We work for a big box store.
Yeah, and corporations always.
Did you just always lick the floor?
I don't know why he does that.
Okay.
It's probably a mental illness. Hey.
Yo, do you think it's my extra chromosome rubbing off on him?
Yeah. Actually, he does look a little funky.
Yeah.
No, so we do work for like everyone probably works for some type of big corporation that is never gonna do the right thing or it's all about money. They're losing money. They're gonna siphon it somewhere else. Yeah, remember the CEOs and stuff aren't the ones taking the pay cut.
No, they're not.
They're not.
They never will be.
They're not going to take the pay cut. So they're going to do this weird stuff with sales, not give sales, boost prices up.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Cut hours.
Budget cuts, yeah.
Yeah, budget cuts. And that's...
Bro, I don't understand, and this isn't to get to like a whole spiel about work, but it's just amazes me that some of these corporations like cut hours during seasonal time where you need people.
Yeah, so as the years have gone by, obviously, we're no stranger to the workforce, right? We've been in it for a couple of years. I don't know if you noticed it, but as the years go by, hours and budget and everything get cut, like, substantially. Like, this year is really low.
Yep.
And it's like, that's what people don't realize is that what you just said, higher-ups, they're not the losing people.
No.
It's the bottom of the barrel people, like, me and you.
Hey, man, speak for yourself. But yeah, me and you.
I mean, bottom of the barrel is like the chain, come on, Matt. You're an below average chick, Matt. Can the CEO really say that?
No.
Probably.
No, he's got money and bitches.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Money.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. No, so like you said, it's just one of those things like, for example, with my job, it seems like it's getting worse and worse each year because I was a external hire that was split between two locations. So they didn't even have the budget to hire two of my position. They hired one and split the two.
Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't even aware of that.
When I first started, I was working 3 days here, 2 days over there.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So they didn't even have the budget they had the budget to split one person.
Yeah.
This year, we got no person.
Yeah.
Like,
you
at
are
all.
the person.
Well, we just got no person. Like, we didn't get a me this year.
You didn't. But the you is going to have to be accommodated for,
Yeah.
I'm sure that, people will find a way to squeeze in a little bit more work for you to do.
Oh no, we already have. So, So that's what I'm saying. Like, as the years are going, these things are starting to pile up. And it's getting to the point where, like, guests are... Like, why do guests talk to us as if we control absolutely anything that goes around with procedures and hours and prices and
right.
Like,
yeah, customers.
I'll never understand that.
Yeah, customers love to do that. It's just like, but you don't really blame them. At least I can't blame them because most of those are people that have never worked retail and they don't know how the little chain works. Like, we can't do anything about it. We just do what we're told. You know what I mean?
If you really care that much, write a letter to corporate.
But even then, that's not going to solve anything.
It's not going to... you'd be surprised.
You think so?
You'd be surprised. We get a lot of complaints, and they get seen. And people get held accountable if the complaints are very specifically someone's fault. It's one thing if it's like, no parking in the parking lot. Can't control that. But if it's like, a sales floor team member like did something, gave me attitude, they do look into it. You just need a lot. If you get a lot, if all the guests want to complain, things will change.
Speaking of that, I think this is going to nicely segue us into there's a lot of boycotts and everything going on with like these big corporations and everything recently. Have you noticed?
Mm-hmm.
And it's
boycotts work.
They do.
They work.
They have been. I seen a substantial in both areas of in both my jobs. Can see that I can start seeing the difference.
Voting. Hot take. Voting doesn't really change anything.
What do you mean, like
voting,
like election voting?
like election vote, but it doesn't. What really changes things
is
your money.
Yeah,
is your money.
When you mess with someone's money,
when you mess with corporations' money, that's what.
You mess with my money, man. What you bang, homie? Sorry.
I can see like you doing a character like that character.
Dude, in another timeline, that's me.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Roundo. Neighborhood cholo.
In that universe.
Your friendly neighborhood cholo ese.
He schedules bodies appointments. Not
hey,
hugs.
Hey, yo, that's gnarly.
He said bodies at the park, fool.
Hey, what's up? Bodies in the bathroom or what? Let's go bodies.
Let's go bodies, fool. Let's go bodies. I hate that shit, bro.
I thought it was really fun.
I do it, but it was out of peer pressure. It wasn't. It was like none of us wanted to do that shit.
No,
we just had to because it's like either you did or you were a bitch.
One time there was a small kid, and he got me. He got me with the cleanest little rib shot that just took all that. That was the first time that I got hit like that, and I was like, ugh! And you know, it was crazy. Then like bodies in the bathroom. Anyways, moving on to this. Let's get into today's topic because for the first time we actually have a topic today.
For the first time in
first
7
time
weeks.
ever. No, but Matt, what are your thoughts about cancel culture? What do you know about it?
Cancel culture, because I've been on this planet for many moons, has changed from what it was.
Yeah.
Cancel culture from when I was a kid was on a media scale because social media wasn't too big. The media, the general media, the news stations, magazines, things like that, publishers, they controlled a lot of the who was canceled, what was canceled, right?
Yeah.
That was how things got canceled.
Yeah.
You know, Brad Pitt did something controversial.
Yeah.
The papers said you needed to hate him.
The tabloids and everything controlled all that. Yeah.
But it used to seem like back then there was a very bold line up between like what you were being canceled for and what you weren't being canceled for. You know what I'm saying? Like it felt like an even playing field, kinda.
Yeah.
Kinda.
In regards to like that you had to do something really bad to be.
Yeah, like it was usually, and I'm sure there was a lot of stuff covered up, just like today's world is. But I felt like things were just black and white. It was either like you are or you aren't. You know, like you're being canceled or you're not being canceled. Nowadays, cancel culture is almost like it almost feels like a rite of passage for celebrities. It's gotten so normalized that a celebrity, it seems like a part of their trajectory has to be cancellation of some degree for them to come back.
So maybe you're confusing the canceling with controversy.
No, what I'm saying is cancel culture right now is not what it's fickle. People get canceled for 2 weeks, a month, a year, and then they're accepted back. It's what I'm saying is cancel culture is so normalized now that it's not a death sentence anymore. It used to be a death sentence. You were canceled, like it was gonna be hard for you to make your way back in. Nowadays, with social media,
you were blackballed from
public opinion, all that stuff. Cancel culture, like I said, it feels almost like a rite of passage for celebrities. You look at Jake Paul, canceled a couple of times, but still on top. Like there's celebrity Robert Downey Jr., for example, like that he was in that weird pocket where like he was blackballed, and then now the opinions totally changed. The redemption of it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
cancel culture has just changed so much now, or it's so fickle that it really just depends on what the crime is.
So funny you say that, Matt, because you just said it, but cancel culture is nothing new.
No,
it's been around
for a while,
since the beginning of like very close to the beginning.
Jesus got canceled.
Motherfucker, what? Bitch, I was about to say that. Fuck you.
My bad.
God fucking damn it.
The teleprompter.
Okay.
That's not my line right there.
Live.
I know. My bad. I wasn't supposed to jump the gun. Was that what you were gonna say for real?
Seriously. So I was gonna be like, yeah, cancel culture goes here. Let me read the script real quick.
Okay.
Cancel culture goes back to the BC era when Socrates and Julius Caesar got canceled quite literally. And these people, like you said, it was quite literally a death sentence back then. Jesus Christ himself suffered the worst cancellation and you know.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit the same, man. Fuck you. God damn it.
Jesus got canceled.
He did, though. And it's crazy because I think... Do you think this is a fair argument? Do you think that back then it was a lot easier to get canceled? Or do you think that it's more sensitive nowadays?
I feel like those are two different questions.
How? What?
I don't know. Honestly, I feel like it's kind of like hit or miss because again, back then there was only certain avenues who would cancel you. So like if you got into it with somebody who knew somebody and you're canceled, you know. But nowadays there's so many eyes on everyone that a small section of people can start to cancel you and it can catch fire. I think it's more prevalent nowadays. Because
of the ability to start wildfire because of social media?
Yes, because you're in the limelight so much.
Yeah.
I think so. So can I give you an example?
Yeah.
Current news going on. There is an NBA player.
Oh, I've heard about this.
His name is Josh Giddey.
Ooh, get into it.
And right now he's under fire and on the verge of cancellation. So funny that we're talking about this because he's literally going through this right now. There have been some photos that have surfaced of him potentially with someone who is underage. Josh Giddey is 21 years old. The person in question, I don't know. So this is the thing. This is the thing. It's kind of like Jonathan Majors types of issues.
Well, I think it's a little bit more than Jonathan Majors because there's photo proof of multiple things. I'm going to tell you not to cut you off, but the first time I got on Twitter in months, I saw all about this and I fell down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
And I saw the pictures and I saw the videos that he posted on like a private Instagram and everything. I'd be like, oh, this is my girl and everything. And then of her basically confirming after they had allegedly done the deed. You know, she's allegedly, this is all alleged, like a 16-year-old high schooler, right?
That's what so I'm not too sure where the age thing came in. That is what the story is that there's been footage of, so I don't know where it came out, but somebody was posting on the internet that this NBA player, who is 21 now, he joined the league when he was, I think he's been in the league for 2 years now. So I think he was in college I think he left college at 19. So I could be wrong. So yes, there's footage that he was with this woman, but I don't know where it's coming from that she was underage. I don't know. And we don't know, we just don't know where and when these pictures like are from. Like I don't know, I haven't seen any timestamps, I haven't seen any. This could have been when he was, because he looks young. He doesn't look like you know what I'm saying? Doesn't look recent.
Yeah. Well, he looks like him.
Well, it's him.
It's more like a timestamp to him. Like he just doesn't age, you know? So it could be then or it could be now.
What I'm saying is like he's been in the NBA for a couple years. Those videos, he doesn't have his NBA body. He doesn't have his NBA. It looks like it could be a year and a half ago, you know? Which even then, I'm not saying it's great. What I'm saying is this couldn't have been a year ago. These pictures could have been from last year. He could have been with someone who was well over 18. Nobody knows. There's no confirmation on who is saying like the age. Like I don't know who claimed that she was underage.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not saying she's not. I'm just saying I don't know where that came from. So this is where it is. Without that type of proof, there's been a lot of hate coming from this. Just on the basketball end of it. So like
the basketball,
literally the basketball. Yeah, literally.
Yeah, it's like don't touch me.
The basketball just will not agree with him. No, there's a lot of scrutiny going on, a lot of the analysts and stuff because they're not talking about it the way that they might have talked about other issues. People don't understand though. Oh, well, okay, so people are trying to cancel Josh Giddey. They want him to be out of it. They want him to be out of, like, so he's been playing. He was in the starting lineup the last yesterday.
Yeah.
And Twitter went fucking crazy with like, why is he able to play? So again, there is an impending investigation on, but cancel culture is so strong that they don't need. No one has the proof. No one has the fucking like. It's not even about being judged and having like the proof that you do these things. It's like you're being judged off of allegations immediately.
Yeah.
Allegations come without any facts or any proof shown. You're guilty, and then you suffer your sentence, and then you go from there.
Yeah.
It's selective outrage, is what it is. People pick and choose what they really want to kind of cancel and what they don't want to cancel.
But even then, just like you said, at some point you just become yesterday's news.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You know?
You just wait for the news people will forget in a couple weeks, and then there's someone else that pisses them off.
Do you think the smartest thing to do if you're being canceled is just to say nothing and then just ride the wave?
I don't know, because he's speaking of, like, let's use Josh Giddey as an example. He hasn't said anything. He literally, they asked him at the practice.
Yeah, and he was like, no comment.
Yeah, no comment. And then the internet's like, well, what the fuck, blah, blah, blah. And it's like,
Yeah.
he's probably been instructed to not say anything. A report came out today, just speaking on that, a report came out today that the Thunder organization, the team, they've been aware of this for the last year and a half now. So they're very confident. Like, not that, what I'm saying is these videos and stuff like that, like, this issue has just taken the internet by storm. Someone might have made these allegations a year ago, and the organization's already aware of it. So I don't think they're panicked too much. That's why there's no.
So they're all ready for like damage control.
Not just that.
PR has come in, and then they're just instructing everybody.
The way I take it is that
conspiracy.
The way I take it is that there might not be anything to this, and that's why they're not panicking.
Well, I mean, we don't know.
What I'm saying is, if they were aware for the last year and the way that they're operating now, it doesn't feel like they're playing damage control. They're just letting it pass. I just take it as, like I said, I take that statement, I could be wrong. I just take that statement as confidence that this isn't what people think it is. This was an issue a year ago that we might have already gone through. He's still here. That means that's something positive. I don't know.
Well, let me play little devil's avocado for you real quick. Mm-hmm. How many times have we seen that before with people that have been guilty of things?
Tons.
You know?
Yeah,
so like, we just never know.
It's Josh Giddey, though.
I mean,
it's one thing with P. Diddy coming out and getting a lot, or R. Kelly coming out and getting a lot of, like R. Kelly had power in the 90s. That's why people didn't fuck with him. That's why people kept their mouth shut about the shit. A lot of people in the industry knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
No one said anything because he was someone you don't mess with. You don't make enemies. What I'm saying is, this is Josh Giddey. Like, he's not LeBron.
But still, nobody's above anything. I mean,
what I'm saying is, I don't think he gets that level of hush hush.
You think they would just kick him out? Isn't he a star player for the Oklahoma City now? That's what they are, right?
Yeah, the Thunder.
Yeah.
But it's Josh Giddey. Like, he's not a prestigious player. He's good.
Yeah.
Up and coming, but he's not anything that I think that he's not anything that I think the organization would stick their neck under for. You see what I'm saying?
So what other player? Oh, again, this is strictly for devil's advocate, because I know nothing about the basketball world or anything. Right now, what's their other lineup? Can they afford to lose him?
Yeah,
they can.
Yeah,
confidently they can drop him, and then just continue this.
Yeah, he's not the star player on that team. He's the third option, maybe fourth option. He's not the star player. Like, it's Josh Giddey. He's good. But I don't think he's like someone that they would protect at all costs, at the cost of their reputation, like the team. I think the team, the way they're handling it, it just, to me, seems like they might know more than we know, and they don't seem like they're panicking at the moment. Who knows? That could change tomorrow. We could wake up tomorrow and it's like, Josh Giddey arrested. He
goes on a 30-man double murder suicide type beat.
Yeah,
It's just,
I don't know. So,
we're left swallowing our words.
That's an example of cancellation, not having all the facts and just saying death penalty.
So I think the thought behind cancel culture, I think it's a very empowering thing, because we forget that I think the modern day cancel culture all started like after the Me Too movement and everything, when people really began to have a voice and stuff. So I think the idea behind it is nice to everybody rile up and try to be a voice of those voiceless people. And,
but that's not how it is 9 times out of 10.
It's not. And I think that's the fundamental problem, is that, like you said, it's allegations, boom, you're guilty, and that kind of defeats the whole purpose of why it worked, You know what I mean? Why it can work.
We just cancel the wrong things. The premise of cancelization can be beneficial.
Yeah.
But it's not, like you're saying. I'm just like exactly what you're saying. But it's just that we aim our targets at the wrong people.
I think it's too quick too.
It is, and that's what I'm telling you. It is too quick. That's what I'm telling you. It's like I said. It's almost like it's almost. We made a joke about it. Remember where we were like, cancel us so we can come back. It's a joke at this point.
We?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, we'll cancel you. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
you cancel him.
Okay. This is gonna segue us just to get a little bit off of the little serious wave that we're talking. What do you think you'd be canceled for?
What would I be canceled for?
Yeah, with
realistically or like comically?
Both. Give me both answers. With our 77 subscribers that we have currently, guys, get us to 100 by the end of the year. Campaigning. Come on now. Tell your grannies,
please.
Yep.
Realistically, probably controversial opinions that I once held. I think if I was doing a podcast at 23 years old, when I was like an activist,
yeah,
I'd probably be one of those that like those.
Like Sneeko?
No. No, like just one of those like conspiracy people that might say the wrong thing and offend someone.
Alex Jones?
Kind of like that, but not as crazy. But what I'm saying is like that realm is what I think back then I would have been canceled for. Now, yeah. I think I'd probably just say some fucked up shit and people would probably just be like, that's not nice.
In a comedic standpoint?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Every time I say something offensive, I always point out that I am a comedian. So technically,
don't you need to be funny to do that though?
Yeah, I'm hilarious. I'm fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point, I think you just keep telling yourself jokes that they become reality, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you lie to yourself enough. This guy. Anyway, but yeah, no. So so nowadays, I'm always like, I'm a comedian. It's a joke.
It's a joke.
It's a joke.
Okay.
What do you think you'd be canceled for?
Honestly, the same thing. I feel like this is why I'm so scared of like live streaming.
Why? Because you can't take back those words?
No, you can't. Because, okay, so you can attest to this. Whenever I am in pressure situations, like this or anything, sometimes I go off the deep end. And sometimes to like maneuver myself back into it, like get myself on the tunnel, on the path, I just do some weird things. And I feel like maybe like sometimes that would rub people off the wrong way. You know?
I feel like you'd get canceled. Okay, think about what you think I would get canceled for. And I think you would get canceled from beating somebody up.
For beating somebody up?
Mm-hmm. I think if you were slightly famous or someone was inconveniencing you and you had a bad day, I think if someone cut you off in the middle of the road and then you guys had like a dick measuring contest trying to maneuver, and then he pulls up in the street, in the middle of the fucking street. I don't know, maybe somewhere around 67, maybe somewhere around, I don't know. And I feel like maybe you'd hop out your car and be like, get the fuck back in your car. And I feel like the guy might be like, what the fuck, blah, blah. And then I think he would come at you, and I think you'd probably be like, don't fucking come at me, bro. I'm gonna fucking knock you out. And then he'd probably keep going, and then you'd probably just bam in the middle of the street. That's what I'm like. If I was just off the top of my head, if I had to just paint a scenario, I feel like, and then some bystander would be like,
just recording.
That's 30 minutes right there.
30 minutes just knocked someone out
and
cold.
Then 30 minutes just beat up this,
old
this
man.
kid,
oh,
this minor.
Yeah.
And then there you go, you beat up a fucking minor, and then now you're fucking canceled because you're a piece of shit. You see what I'm saying? Like,
hey yo,
do you see what I'm saying?
That's honestly some real analysis right there. I never even thought about that. Holy shit on the dick.
Just saying.
Fuck.
You could be canceled like that off of some shit that...
Honestly, dude, if I were to get famous, just paparazzi might do it for me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you would not like someone... I know how nice you are, bro. He's super nice, ladies. He's super nice. Nurturing. Likes long walks on the beach. Stares at the moon. And has a teardrop,
I just don't like when sand gets in between my toes.
No?
No. It's a weird feeling.
He wears those shoes with the toes.
Yeah.
So he can like rip the ground.
Yeah.
But as nice as he is, he doesn't like people fucking with him. So if people like paparazzi or just anyone that kind of might overstep would fuck with you, I don't think you'd take too kindly to it.
Damn.
And I think he'd
bah! snap.
And then the wrong person sees that, or they catch the end of it where, he's upset, and then they catch the beginning, and all of a sudden you're a shitty podcaster and all. And then you know how it is, man. Like the internet's gonna start roasting you. They're gonna start roast. Not only are they gonna accuse you, all of a sudden there's gonna be jokes. If you swing and look stupid, the internet's gonna get you. If you fall or your butt crack shows, or you cry or
I cry,
something. If you do something wrong in that video,
your voice cracks. Hug.
Get out of here, bitch.
Bro, that's one of my biggest fears. Is how often my voice cracks. If I try to sound tough and I'm just like, get the fuck out of your car. Imagine. Yeah.
I wouldn't even fight you at that point. I'd just go home.
All the anger would just.
Yeah, I'd be like,
it's like, damn.
that guy's funny.
Yeah, he probably has a mediocre podcast.
Yeah, he probably has a podcast where it's very mediocre. So I'm just saying.
That's a really good analysis. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I didn't think you had it in you. I honestly think that you'd be canceled for just. I think you would be. I think you'd have like you'd be live somewhere. Whether that's like a show, a live stream or something, and you would say something, and then immediately it's like the Curb Your Enthusiasm type thing. But,
I mean, I've been streaming for 6 years, and I haven't had a moment like that yet.
Yeah, so. But with one person watching, it's kind of hard to get canceled.
Hey, you'd be surprised. You'd be fucking surprised. I still can somehow say something.
Yeah. Do you mind if I share that one clip that you showed me?
Which one?
Of like if you open like a certain pack that you show your butthole.
Oh yeah, yeah, we have that. Yeah, literally.
Well, he didn't show, guys. He didn't show his butthole.
No, the game. It's not even worth explaining. But yeah, I made a deal with the game, and I was like, give me what I need from this box, and I'll pull my nuts out right now. And I clicked the button, and then it just ping, 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 popped up.
Yeah.
And because I didn't show my nuts, I've been cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't make deals like that.
What if you show your nuts right now? You think you'll like a tit for tat type thing?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think YouTube would flag it. People would flag it. Like people would be like,
no, don't share your nuts right now, Matt.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Because they won't see it. I will. And that's just going to traumatize me.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I'd probably say something a little controversial.
I think so.
Yeah.
But I feel like you'd only be like, I think it'd be a controversy. I don't think you'd get canceled.
I think it's too nice to get canceled. I think I know what to say. I'd come out and I'd have my publicist. We'd write a heartfelt apology.
Yeah, and you'd be
I'd
like,
go do some community service. You see pictures of me just cleaning up stuff,
helping an old man.
Yeah.
It's like, look at him.
Look at this guy.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of PR damage control.
Yeah.
You, on the other hand, I don't know. I feel like you'd be like, fuck that.
Yeah.
You'd double down.
I'd double down.
You'd punch someone else.
That's so funny.
You'd Ezra Miller that shit.
Don't ever compare me to Ezra Miller.
I feel like he'd turn into Ezra Miller if you.
Do you know who I am? I am 30 minutes, man.
I feel like you'd turn into that if you went down a spiral.
In another lifetime, I'd be that.
Different universe.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, rapid fire. These are people that's been in controversies. I want your takes on them.
Okay, rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Cool.
R. Kelly.
I want to piss on you. He's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think it's deserved?
Yep.
Kanye West.
Nope.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Said some hurtful things.
He has said some weird things for sure. He has said some weird things. But there's a lot of mental illness wrapped in that. So.
Think he was off the meds?
Yeah. Oh, I think he's been off the meds.
Does that excuse?
Or he's cloned.
Do you believe in those theories?
See, that's controversial. I can't. I like the fan fiction of them. I like to
Yeah.
I like to.
Do you think cloning is possible? You think?
Oh yeah. I think we cloned a fucking sheep in like the 90s.
We cloned a sheep in the 90s.
Yeah. What was her name?
Betty.
No.
It'd be funny if it was
Sheila.
Betty.
No.
Sheila.
Jose. Jose. What the fuck was her name? They cloned a sheep back in the day.
They cloned a sheep.
Yes, they successfully cloned a sheep and they released it to the public in terms of information. So when that happens, I'm a big believer that the government or whoever's in charge has technology and means probably about 2 decades advanced than what they give us.
Than what we know.
So if they're already cloning in the 90s, I'm sure now they're... Where do you think we get all these chickens from?
Don't tell me that.
Where do you think we get all this hamburger meat? You know how much hamburger and chicken meat we eat? You're telling me there's that much chicken every year?
Yeah.
Every day?
Yeah. I fucked the shit out of chickens. I'm just kidding. You think that
I don't know. Just saying.
that's crazy?
They are genetically labbed animals.
Yeah, but, I mean, I guess those would be cloned, right?
They're technically clones.
No,
But you're talking like cloning an actual
cloning a person.
They do it. Well, you can pay, rich people can pay up to 30,000 or as little as like 20,000 up to like 40K
little as 20,000
to have their animals DNA taken, and they grow you a new animal to replace your dying one. So you have the same, it's not the same, but it's literally a carbon copy of like DNA makeup. This is like a real thing. So like it's available to the public. If you want to shell out the 30K for it, you can do it. Rich people do it. There's been rich celebrities. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but there have been celebrities already doing this. They're just cycling their dog's DNA throughout the decades.
So at what point is that still sustainable? Because if you're making a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy,
I don't know, man. I'm not a scientist. I don't know.
That's just good.
There's got to be like defects and issues and
extra chromosomes.
So, but anyway, back to Kanye misunderstood. Misunderstood.
Wait, no, we're not gonna brush over the clone thing that quickly. That's crazy. I did not know that, guys. Somebody was cloned in the 90s.
Yeah, it was a sheep. The fuck was her name? It was like
Shelby.
Something. It was like Sheila or.
That's crazy.
It's pissed me off. But yeah.
How do you know about that,
bro? I know everything.
Oh yeah, you're a conspiracist. That's
I hate
crazy.
that word, but yeah.
Well, what do you want to be called? A realist?
I just want to be an amateur. Mediocre.
Yeah. Just your friendly neighborhood mediocre friend.
Neighborhood above average chick magnet.
No, you keep saying above.
That's all I wanna be.
I didn't catch that in the last episode until I was editing it. I was like, what? Do you know about the Dream controversy?
The Dream?
Dream.
The
YouTuber?
The
Minecraft YouTuber?
No.
So essentially, same things. He's alleged to be grooming.
Ooh.
Serious allegations.
Ooh.
There's a lot of those. But there's nothing alleged. Do you think as people, like the whole Twitter debacle and everything, people that's allegations come up in like a Twitter thread and everything, do you think they deserve to get canceled like that?
There has to be proof, man. Like there has to be. So the biggest issue that I feel with this is our lack of fact checking. Like, and proof, like that's the biggest issue, and context. Like there's a lot of things, like those pictures with Josh Giddey are clearly out of context from what we know. Like we don't know where, like I said, we don't know where they're from, or who took them, whatever. So things like I don't know enough about this scandal. I just feel like we should all pump the brakes until you have all the information. The problem is it's social media now, so your opinion is your opinion, and you could spew it as much as you want, and then people can like it. So what's happening with him though? Like in terms of, is it just rumors, allegations, and they come from it?
So the girl that was the alleged victim posted a whole Twitter thread, and then she showed Snapchat messages about him, and then voice notes and everything about him being sexual and everything. And he's come out and saying that there was never any verification of age or things like that.
Which does happen. Like, I mean, when you meet people over the internet, like I told you, we had this scandal in the Apex community where this person was pretending to be somebody that they weren't. Things just like, and there's a lot of easy targets on the internet too. Like, there's a lot of people online that will just dive in without knowing anybody, you know?
In regards to?
Into DMs and stuff. Like, they'll just talk. People will talk to each other and flirt and have feelings. Like, I've seen gamers fall in love on Discord, and they don't even know what each other look like.
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? Like, all they have is, like, anime profile pictures, and they're over here like, ooh, I love you, baby. And then, like, you don't even know what they fucking look like.
Yeah.
So it's like modern-day catfishing also. So, yeah. But that's what he's saying, that there was no verification.
Yeah, and that there's it comes back to what you said, that everything was taken out of context. It's almost an accusation that this person is not necessarily playing victim, but flipping the story to fit someone else, their narrative. You know, which is a response that a lot of people that are accused have. So sometimes when I hear about things like that, I don't know if that's necessarily what's happening, or just like you said, we're just so normalized to it that's like the go-to response. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Again, this is still developing.
Oh, his situation?
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
okay. So it's like, okay, so it's same thing with Josh Giddey, like it's live developing. So by next week we might have a little more information on
And then obviously what I just did is contributor to cancel culture is the misinformation.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I didn't fully inform myself on every little detail.
Yeah.
Word spreads, opinions are just like that. Everybody's quick to fire a gun.
Mm-hmm.
You know? All right, Matt. On the topic of us being canceled and everything, I know we discussed it a little bit.
Uh-huh.
All right, Matt. On the topic of us being canceled, I have decided to today bring a really special little topic that I did a couple of episodes ago. Shout out if you guys remember this, but it's the ChatGPT stories. Okay. So instead of me reading it today, because I have dyslexia and I struggle to read and talk at the same time, and I don't want to be here for another hour, I'm gonna go ahead and let the little voice assistant do the reading for me. Okay.
Okay. And what is this story about?
In the sun-soaked state of Arizona, a local amateur hour podcast has recently found itself embroiled in a scandal that has left its 77 subscribers reeling. Hosted by the unlikely trio of Matt Smooth, a self-proclaimed playboy with a knack for smooth talking, Angel, an overweight and anxious hugger with a penchant for the fringe, and a below-average chick magnet security guard, the podcast had been gaining a small but dedicated following for its mix of suspense and humor. However, their latest episode took a turn that nobody saw coming, catapulting them into a controversy that would ultimately lead to their cancellation. It all started innocently enough, with Matt Smooth sharing a story about his unconventional use of pocket sand. With a mischievous glint in his eye, he described the art of distraction and how pocket sand could save the day in unexpected situations. As the episode progressed, the hosts delved deeper into the topic, exploring the humorous possibilities and absurd scenarios that could arise from the strategic deployment of pocket sand. Their banter was filled with laughter and lightheartedness, until they ventured into the risky territory of discussing handjobs. With a mix of curiosity and comedic intent, they playfully questioned the cultural nuances, awkwardness, and even the practicality of this intimate act. Unbeknownst to them, this topic would set off a firestorm of controversy within their small subscriber base and the broader community. As word spread about their eyebrow-raising conversation, outrage and calls for their cancellation quickly followed. Angry listeners flooded their social media pages.
All right. I've had enough of that. Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Did you not know that was...
Okay, so basically what I did, just to keep myself surprised, is I just listed a bunch of things, like earlier this morning, and then right now, because I kind of forgot about it because it's been a day, I just generated it, and I forgot some of the things that I put in the prompt. So basically, via the ChatGPT, our controversy emerged from you unhandling pocket sand and discussing dirty hand jobs, which I think it's a very plausible thing. Well, not that we would do, but like for someone to get canceled.
How did that story end?
Do you want to continue?
Might as well. How did it end?
Ah, shit. I paused it.
This story was very... I was in it though.
You were?
I was. I like that. That's my new stage name, Matt Smooth. Changing it. It's gonna be my Twitter name. That's my new handle, guys. You guys,
Matt Smooth.
Matt Smooth.
No, it's because I was listing off your characteristics and stuff, and then
it's fine. It's fine. You're now in the presence of Matt Smooth. All right, you don't have to finish it. I just want to know how it ended. Can't read it to me?
No, I stopped generating it.
Oh.
Do you want me to?
No, that's fine.
Amidst their usual banter and offbeat humor, the hosts stumbled upon the peculiar subject of pocket sand. Matt Smooth, with his characteristic charm, decided to share his insights on the practical applications of this seemingly innocent item. Little did they know that their discussion would take an unexpected detour, leading them to delve into the world of handjobs. They explored the art of distraction and the potential uses of pocket sand, somehow meandered into the realm of hand-related activities. Their ill-fated decision to question the intricate dynamics of handjobs proved to be a step too far for their modest following. The podcast's social media channels became battlegrounds of heated debates, with listeners demanding an apology and immediate cancellation of the show. Caught in the eye of the storm, Matt Smooth, Angel were left grappling with the consequences of their ill-advised antics.
All right, I'm gonna let it generate, but I'll tell you how this story ends.
Okay.
But you were saying
Matt Smooth. That's all I took from that.
I hate that.
I love it. Thank you for that. You just created my other persona.
Yeah, your alter
we have,
ego.
We have no hat.
No hat.
No
Matt,
hat. Corporate Matt.
Yeah.
And then
I don't know if you knew that, but he do it again.
I didn't know that, but I knew it. If you know what I mean. So we have interviewer Matt, and then we got
No
Matt
hat.
Smooth.
No hat Matt and Matt Smooth.
Yeah, I like that. We should do some more of those. I do like that. The stories.
ChatGPT stories.
Yeah,
It's still going.
it's like a whole movie script.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a movie idea. Movie pitch.
All right, hit me.
We create a found footage.
We're not discussing this again.
We create a found footage dinosaur horror movie.
What?
There hasn't been like a. I feel like dinosaur horror movies are an untapped market.
So, are you saying that like we wake up in the age of the dinosaurs and then it's like they're I see that.
No, well, yes. I don't think we just wake up. I think you and I would start off as we were looking for something out in the wilderness, and we stumble upon something, which would be a dinosaur or dinosaurs. But like again, it's more of like a horror film. But yeah, no, I don't think y'all would cancel us for that. Last episode we didn't get canceled for it, so with our mayo and mustard
And yeah,
I think you'd get canceled for punching somebody, and I'd probably get canceled for saying some weird, controversial.
let's come back in a couple of years and see if we predicted.
Ooh, nice. But yeah,
I think you do have a point with cancellation and everything kind of boosting people up nowadays.
yeah,
Like it seems like some people like their whole careers is to rile up people and get that attention, you know?
it's just public opinion can be swayed so easily that people can literally hate you one day and then love you the next day, and all accompany that by growth or accountability or change. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do something. Logan Paul, or who was it that filmed the dead guy hanging in the
Logan.
It was Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Knew he shouldn't have done that. Knew there was going to be consequences, but what that was going to do was propel his name, good or bad, in the atmosphere, the stratosphere.
He gained from that.
That's what I'm saying.
like actually.
Yes, because you can nowadays it makes sense to get canceled, get your name out there, make waves, and then piece it back together.
The way he did it too is that he built the narrative of, guys, this is like the worst time of my life and everything, and then like projecting that growth, and then you rebrand into something.
Yep.
You might be onto something, man.
That's what we did with last episode. We had you tell it all, and then now we're gonna, we're rebuilding on that.
Yeah.
You're thriving now.
Thriving.
Now we're setting up the success story. We're gonna do a documentary with him.
With who?
On you.
On me?
Mm-hmm.
What did I name it? Die trying?
Die trying.
Die trying?
Mm-hmm. Dying to live.
I'm getting major deja vu right now.
No, but this is what I'm telling you. Like, just to go back to what I said in the beginning, it almost feels like a rite of passage. Like you're not, like you ain't made it yet if you haven't got to the top, fell to the bottom, got back to the top. It's just what it is.
Well, that just determines like a career, right? Nowadays.
Yeah, it seems like
Is
your
it
comeback.
Yeah.
People love a good comeback story.
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian. Have the Kardashians ever been canceled? No, huh? Because they play the game.
They do.
They play the game.
I'm telling you, their career, bro, baffles me. The fact that these people have meticulously dated, said,
Infiltrated.
done so many
every
things to
aspect.
keep their career alive and perpetuate them.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy.
We love it though. Y'all want to come on the podcast for an interview? Hit us up.
Which one would you want to interview?
If I had, like, ideally,
Bruce?
best case scenario, it's Caitlyn. Now.
Shit. Oh, fuck. God.
This instant cancel this motherfucker.
I said that on the canceled episode.
Literally,
Holy shit.
what a jabroni. Ideally,
What's the worst thing you can think of right now? No, I'm just kidding. I know.
it'd be Kim.
Kim?
You just said it's just a wide net.
Y-
You interview Kim, like
You get all of them.
you just interview Kim. You're on the radar.
Yeah.
Kim is the
Nowadays?
Superman of the group. She's the middle.
You think nowadays?
Yeah. Who else?
I think Kylie's outgrown her.
You could do Kylie to appeal. That's a generational thing. I was gonna say if you wanted to appeal to your demographic, it would be Kylie.
Yeah.
To appeal to my demographic, I think Kim would hit the avenues. It's just the same. So I was gonna say Kylie as well, just because it'd be a younger, like it would be more of the on the back end of that.
Yeah. Actual cool people.
Yeah. Y'all are cool. We're cool. I'm like us youngins, us 20-year-olds. What?
Is this your last year of being 20?
No, I'm 27. Matt Smooth is 27.
The glass. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Smooth is a nice 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Look at
Matt
that.
Smooth is just getting started. He's 20 years old right now. Anyway, yeah. So Kim Kardashian hit us up. So yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of. There was somebody else that had got canceled not too long ago. It like I said, it seems like it's someone every week.
Yeah, seriously.
It literally, and that's what I'm saying. That diminishes it. So when I went to the Chris Rock stand up, have you seen it? It's on Netflix.
Oh, the Will Smith thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, that one he talks about cancel culture.
Yeah.
And he hit those beats literally the same way that I would like to have hit those. Like, it's very apparent that it's selective outrage. We pick and choose who we want to really throw the book at and who we let slide. And
But then nothing came about that though.
what do you mean?
About the slap. Like there was no.
No, I'm not even talking about the slap. He has bits of the stand up just talking about cancel culture in general.
Oh.
Not about the slap.
I thought he was talking about the slap, but like if we talk about the slap, you know. Speaking about that, have you seen that it's like resurfacing on like TikTok and everything again? How like people think that it was all like a actual planned thing. Apparently, there's like a.
I think it was fake.
No, but there's like some inspiration about like an old time movie where like the exact same thing happens.
Honestly I think it was fake.
You think so?
Personally, yeah. I could even going to see his stand up live. You say it all the time, making content out of our content.
Oh, I do say that all the time.
It doesn't shock me that two famous people who are friends would be like, you literally said it. You did this. He said this on a smaller scale. Like, we've outlined this plot line.
Bro, how many walls are you breaking today? Jesus Christ.
Matt Smooth, baby.
Matt Smooth doesn't give a...
Matt Smooth doesn't give a fuck. He breaks walls.
So then I guess what you're saying is that if me and you can be thinking about this, of course they're doing it, right?
Back and to
the
it's
whole
content.
Cloning the sheep. How the fuck did they clone a sheep? Like, how do you clone things? I'm not...
Sheep that was cloned. What the hell was her name?
Dolly the sheep. According
Dolly?
to National Museum Scotland, Dolly the sheep, as the first cloned mammal ever to be created from an adult cell, Dolly the sheep's birth was of huge excitement both to the scientific world and to the public. Dolly is currently on display in Explore within the Science and Technology Galleries.
What the fuck do you mean she's on display? She's still alive?
No. I think it says right here, Dolly died on February 14th, 2003.
And then they just cloned her again.
No, so I think her body's just on display.
She's stuffed.
Yeah, probably. Because it says she died at age 6 from a lung infection.
That's probably what it goes back to. Like,
well, it just say it's common among animals who are not given access to outdoors. It probably had nothing to do with being the fact that she was cloned.
Also, they want us to...
But it was Dolly. What did I say her name was?
You said
Shelby?
No, I said Shelby. You said Sheila.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I don't know. This cloning, bro. So real quick, this is just off the rails at this point. We're closing statements, guys. There was a... Let me see. Matt Smooth doesn't talk about this stuff. Matt Smooth has a reputation. Regular schmegular Matt can talk about it. Anyway, there was a conspiracy theorist, like whistleblower person. Again, I don't know off the top of my head. I'll have more facts next week. But he did claim to have like military access to some files, and there was some talking about human cloning and things like that. Like this isn't new, and I just goes back to the technology thing. I do believe if they can clone a sheep back in 1999 or whatever it was, 2000. Oh, they're probably cloning all types of shit.
If she died in 2003,
And she was 6.
And
yeah,
she was
so
6.
It was
so
2097.
it was
1997.
1997.
Mhm.
And then in the 90s, they added this technology. And then technology is only rapid fire from there.
Mhm.
So
And you're telling me they can't make penises bigger?
the elites have them.
Oh yeah, they have
Yeah.
they have weird things now,
What?
like pump up action that you can do.
Matt, you've discussed this like 7 times
Yeah,
with me.
it's weird.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
You think they're gonna be to a point where they can genetically modify the penis size?
I mean, they can genetically modify anything. There was a movie I watched in my bio class, and it was about like the wealthy having access to being able to change the genetics. I don't know what the movie's called.
Yeah. You can. That was back that you can.
You can do that though.
You can change the eye color,
the hair color.
Fuck. You my clone? No, just kidding.
No.
What would you do if you time traveled and you ran into your old self?
What age?
6.
Where am I at?
Wherever the fuck you 6-year-old Matt was.
I don't know.
With
I ran away when I was 6 one time. So
Okay.
am I in that house?
Yeah, you
They found me.
You ran away.
No, I don't want to see myself at 6 years old. I'm not going to retain anything.
What do you mean?
What the fuck am I going to tell 6? What is 6-year-old me gonna comprehend? Like I'm gonna be like, all right, you need to invest in Google and blah 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 blah, and my fucking 6-year-old self's just gonna be like,
Do you ever think about like what if like we should revisit time travel by the way, but what if like
we should, and not on an analytical scale.
yeah,
I think we should just dive into it.
just full on.
Just full on do it.
Yeah, we should take edibles and then just go for it. I'm not doing that.
Why not? all right, fine. We'll settle for shrooms.
No, I'd cry if I'm on shrooms. Are you kidding me?
Probably. You need to be in a good mental state. I will tell you that I have ample opportunities to do shrooms.
Yeah.
Throughout the last 10 years, and because the last 8 of them were not mentally cash money,
Shout out to the Matt interview.
I definitely don't recommend taking them. I didn't want to take them when
Yeah.
I was a little messed up.
Yeah.
So don't.
I was gonna make a really bad joke right now,
You should have.
but
But yeah, we could revisit that for sure.
but do you think that there has been a point where you've run into yourself?
In this timeline,
Yeah.
like realistically,
Yeah, realistically. Let's go full on deep end. Do you think time travel has existed and you've ran into yourself?
there's a theory that. Did we talk about the theory where time travel doesn't? You can only go back to as far as it's created.
Yeah.
So, like, if it's not created yet, then I don't think we have. Anyway, so is that all we have for today for cancelization? Is there any
Yeah.
last? How do you fix that?
How do I fix it?
Like, where do we go from here?
I think we bring it down to when it was actually a little bit more effective.
Mm-hmm.
On like, because I think the ideas of having that voice and either boycotting or censoring things that work. It goes back to what we were saying in the beginning of this episode. You mess with people's money and everything, you'll get results.
Oh yeah,
I think that works, and it's something that you've always said. It's like we're the masses, you know. We can basically dictate what we want and things like that.
that's why companies don't like you to unionize.
That's exactly why.
Yeah, because they know if you all were to be on the same page, we'd have to change some shit.
So I think in regards, if we can get it back to that, that'd be great. But also, it's what you said. We have to be targeting the right things.
Yeah.
If you're shooting at everything, you're shooting at nothing.
Damn, quote of the day. So I'm getting that tattooed across my chest.
Do it for the 50 subscribers special.
I know. What are you gonna get tattooed, by the way?
Huh?
What are you gonna get tattooed? Have you decided?
So we actually, it's kind of interesting that I've been meaning to talk about this, but I just keep forgetting every week. So I think the top comments were microphones.
Ooh.
And that's for matching me and you, but I don't know. We also had the Amateur Hour logo. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. Or I would just pick my own. You know, that's the only thing I have for right now. Nothing too spectacular. So guys, if you have any ideas, again, we're still doing it.
The microphone thing wouldn't be bad.
I don't think it'd be bad. I think that's a pretty good idea.
So we'll see. But get us to 100. We're also gonna make a video for that specific day,
What do you mean?
the tattoo.
Oh yeah.
No, we're gonna film it. I can't wait to see your reaction to getting a tattoo
Why?
because I already know how it's gonna be.
How?
I already know he's gonna just.
Am I gonna punch a tattoo artist? Oh.
Yeah. Motherfucker, it hurts. And I'm gonna be there. I guarantee you, I'm gonna be like, does it hurt? I'm gonna ask you that question. I'm telling you right now, and I want to see his reaction to it. He's laughing right now when that shit needles in his fucking skin.
Asshole. Oh.
Does it hurt? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was episode. Was this episode 19?
It was 20.
20 because last
20.
episode
Yeah,
we kept saying
you-
18.
We ended off by saying it was episode 18.
This is
And then,
episode.
yeah.
Yeah, but all right, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 20
Yes.
of the Amateur Hour podcast with Matt Smooth.
And I guess for now I'm just Angel.
It's just Angel.
Angel.
De la Casa.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and tune in next week for more mediocre fun.
Yerp.
Bye-bye.